Hello, and welcome to the May Teacher Talk. Today I'm joined with Laura Gajerowitz, or better known as Laura G. Laura works in Wayne Township Adult Education, which is on the west side of Indianapolis, and she's been an IAACE member for the past 6 years. Today, Laura and I are going to be talking about student barriers and how we can pull in community resources to help eliminate those barriers. So, Laura, thank you for being here with me today. And if you'd like to go ahead and just tell us a little bit about your experience with adult education.
Hi, I am Laura Gajerowitz, Laura G, and I'm the lead life coach at Wayne Township Adult Ed, where I get to work with 6 life coaches who help me help our students in many ways. We bust barriers. We support the students in any way they need, and sometimes we're just a listening ear.
Awesome. So you're a lot of student facing time. And I know you have a lot of years of experience with our adult learners. So across the board, what are the biggest barriers that you see our students facing?
That's a great question. And some years that changes depending on our students. The population changes each year, and so do their needs. This year, we saw a lot of students wanting employment. We had several wanting transportation assistance, and always on the top of the list is childcare.
Okay. Yeah, and I guess that's very true. Every year you get a new group of students, new changes. Even if you have the same students, life circumstances change, and someone may be looking for a job where they previously had one.
Right.
And so when you have students with those significant barriers to getting to class, whether that's employment or childcare or whatever it may be, how do you see that from keeping them from being successful, or how does it slow down their progress?
Obviously, if they're not here, they can't learn. So our main goal is to get them here and get them here safely and let them feel secure in where their children are being taken care of, or that they are not going to lose their job because they're here. We do lots of things to make sure that they are successful.
Awesome. And you mentioned making sure they don't lose their job because they're here. Can you tell me about what you can provide to students to help alleviate that with their employer?
Sure. We have a letter that we can write for them, letting their employers know when they're in class, so that hopefully the employer will work with us to make sure that there's a good balance between work and school.
Awesome. I'm going to put you on the spot here, but if anyone watching was interested in seeing what that template looks like, would that be something you would be okay sharing with them?
I would be happy to. They're welcome to email me, and I can do that, or give me a call and I will forward it to you.
Awesome. Thank you for that. And I know some of the work that you've done has been pulling in community resources and finding ways to help eliminate those barriers, very concrete ways to eliminate them. So, what has been either your favorite resource or your favorite thing or the most used resource that you've provided to students?
I have a lot of favorites because I love being able to help the students in whatever way. And my motto is it takes a village. And so our village is built on a lot of people that I've networked with to provide different resources. Some of my favorites would be a local bank that comes in monthly and provides not only resources from the bank, but knowledge for the students to work with, how to create a checking account, how to budget money, that kind of thing. I find that very important for them. Childcare is also a big concern of ours, and we have partnered with the Wayne Township Preschool, which provides education and childcare for the students. We have them come in a few times a year, and I am always seeing people wanting to come in to get their information. on an ongoing basis. So that's another great partner. We also partner with the library. They are a huge follower of us and helper, a great partner. There's so many things. We get the students' library cards, and we have the applications in all their languages so that they can meet their needs the easiest way possible.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I mean, anytime we can pull in community groups and connect our students with those resources, it just builds a better network for all of us. So, when you first started with these community partners, how did you initially engage them? How did you build those partnerships, and then what feedback have you gotten from students when you have those people come in regularly?
Okay, so to build up this clientele of this village that we've created, we went to different businesses. I sent out some feelers. I went to community meetings and met with them to make some partnerships. So I've been networking for a long time. The first year was kind of light because I didn't know as many people, but now it seems like people are coming to us wanting to be our partners. I mentioned earlier that we had a bank that we were a partner with. Well, now we are actually a partner with two different banks because they heard word of us and wanted to partner with us as well. So it's just word of mouth, networking. Those are important steps to create what we've come to. We have an annual resource fair, which pulls in even some other partners, and then we build from there. It's great to have partners like I mentioned before, and Ivy Tech is another big one that we partner with, as well as local hospitals and things like that.
And I'm sure those partnerships too are good, mutually beneficial. So they're coming in, they're helping our students. They can also refer new students and help our enrollment. But on the flip side, we're, giving them potential clients, giving them business. So it really does benefit both parties. And most importantly, it benefits our students.
And speaking of our students, we get a lot of feedback about that was wonderful. I loved learning about that. This is just what I needed to move on. And it's always good to hear those affirmations.
Yeah, that's awesome. So if I were brand new and starting and wanting to have the type of community partners you have, what would my first step be, or what advice would you give me?
Get to know your community, research what's out there, and get yourself involved. Go to some local meetings, meet. We've got some churches that we've started partnering with as well. It's really important to get to know who's in your community, who you can reach out to, and what they do offer.
Awesome. Before we wrap up, do you have any other advice or anything else you'd like to share about your students or your resources?
This is one of my passions, being able to help people. And as I said, my motto is it takes a village. I can't do this on my own. My team cannot do this on their own. It does take the entire village. So just get out there. Resources are all around you. Network with people and find out what they are, and just show them what is available from our standpoint and what we need. Partners are overwhelmingly happy to help out when they see what our needs are and what we're doing and how they can work with us to make it better for all of our students.
Yeah. This just reminded me because you said your partners are overwhelmingly excited. You shared that you recently got a lot of donations from your resources, your community partners, to bring in for the students. Do you want to tell us just a tiny bit about that before we go?
Oh, yes. Most recently, we had our international festival, and we have partners that donated gift cards, equipment. We had Ivy Tech donated some laptops for us. We had lots of churches donating gift cards. We've got tickets to the Speedway. We've got tickets to um, some local games around the community, like the Indianapolis Indians. Lots of great people supporting us. Back farther into the winter, when we did our coat drive, a local church got behind us, donated tons of coats, both used and new, as well as boots for our students. Moving on from that, another church donated gloves for our glove giveaway that we have to show our students that we love them. So lots of ways that the community wants to get involved.
Yeah, and you know what they say: ask and you shall receive. So I think the work that you're doing is just incredible. The way you're bringing in everything you possibly can for the students. At the end of the day, everyone has barriers, and we want to get rid of whatever we can so our students can be successful. So thank you for your work, and thank you for your passion to make sure our students show up to class ready to learn.
Thank you. And I hope that if any of you go out and try this, that you'll reach out to me if you need support. I'll be more than willing to sit down and chat with any one of you.